presenters from Foosye. They are pros at this. So they've done this a few times, so I'm really excited to see this presentation. I'd like you to please welcome up Chris Wellington from Foosye.
You have to excuse me, we came from Raleigh, and Raleigh right now is covered in yellow haze. So no, I'm not sick. It's that time of year when all of us are fighting both keeping our cars clean and the sniffles down if you can. So, but I'm going to take some mystery out of this right away for you, and I appreciate the introduction. Foosye is pronounced F-O-O-S-E-E, and it's taken from the words food system. Foosye is the market maker for the food truck industry. So I'm going to spend just a couple minutes this morning. I'm going to introduce you to two key people for Foosye and a little bit about Foosye. So meet my best friend Ray. Ray he owned when I met him 4 restaurants. He had a catering business, a couple other things on the side. And Ray sold all of that, bet all of his investments, his family, who I know well, and he bought one of these. He bought a food truck. And Ray, like the rest of the industry, what do? They operate on this crazy business model we call drive, park, and pray. So Ray wakes up every morning and leaves his 3 small kids and his wife, Rachel, gets in his car. It's mobile, he's got to go somewhere and make money, right? I don't know where he's going, but he's going somewhere. Then he sits and he parks, sets up his truck, he gets ready to serve. And then what does Ray do? He sits and he prays. He prays enough hungry consumers show up so that he goes back home to Rachel and his family with some cash in his pocket. So Ray doesn't know how much he's selling, when he's selling, nor the best place to park. Now meet Ashley. Ashley's just been asked by the Vice President of Research and Development to bring a food truck to feed 400 people in 2 days. A food truck. So she has 2 days, feed 400 people, and she has no idea how to hire or to even work with a food truck. So what does she do? Common best practice right now. She mines the web and social media just to be on the search for a food truck. We have a little cutesy rhyme here, but essentially Ashley is praying that she has good luck, that a food truck shows up, and Ray's praying that he has good luck. So we have this huge issue, right? We call it a giant mess. But despite this giant mess, this is the fastest growing segment of the food industry, not per Foosye, for the National Restaurant Association. Next year they anticipate this being a $2.7 billion industry just from food truck window sales alone. So now Foosye, as the market maker, we connect Ashley with Ray in real time and we eliminate this crazy business model called drive, park, pray. How do we do that? Well, there's a lot of technology behind it, but I call it easy peasy, right? If you've ever been to a food truck, especially on a hot day where there's 400 people getting fed or a festival, you see that Ray and others in the food truck don't have time to stop and hit a bunch of buttons or make sure the technology is working. So it has to be easy. Same with Ashley. She's got another job. Her job isn't booking food trucks or hiring them. So now in real time, Ashley goes to her dashboard. She says, I have to feed 400 people. Punches it in, she finds, hey, Ray's truck is available. And Ray's truck has the capacity to feed these 400 people. And due to others like myself, like other Ashleys, I know Ray's reliable and dependent. So what does she do? Ray, can you show up and feed 400 people? What does Ray do on a smartphone? Absolutely. Why? Because Ray knows he's part of Foosye. 1, his calendar's available. 2, he has the capacity. He's the right truck for the right job. And 3, yes, with our predictive analytics, he's going to make some money. So when Ray arrives, simply slides his Foosye status to on, says, hey, I'm open for business. What does that do? Automatically alerts Ashley real time, hey, Ray is here to serve your 400 people. Woo, okay, no more praying. It also alerts social media, Twitter, Facebook, some of you that we've mentioned in our streams to get here in this morning. You'll see we've done that all from our platform. So it's marketing Ray's truck at the same time, marketing Foosye, maybe the event if Ashley wants it public and wants more people to show up and come to the brand. And while he has these 400 people in line, if you've ever been to a food truck that's paper tickets, right? We're trying to eliminate that. We want to capture what he's doing. So instead of putting technology in his hand that he can't manage, he just hits sell made, sell made, sell made. So what we're doing is we're capturing behind the scenes on the platform, what did he sell, when did he sell it, what sold best, what sold worst, And we give him all those analytics post the event where he has time to sit down and actually manage it. How do I improve my sales? How do I improve Joe and make him faster at the window? Is it worth going back to an Ashley event? When he's done, all he says is, I'm out of here. Boom, closed for business. What does that do? Again, it promotes out to the social media world, his followers, and through the Foosye platform, hey, Ray's truck is closed for business. It also gives Ashley some peace of mind, real-time alert. Ray's done, he's fed 400 people. And by the way, here's some, we gave Ray 3 questions. We asked him how much did he serve, would he come back, and what would he do to improve? Ashley gets that real time. So now she says he served 425 people, and absolutely he'd like to come back every Friday. So people keep asking, where's your app? And it's funny, we've been to a lot of different regions you can see now in cities like this, especially with a million cups we spend the afternoon riding around. Everybody's asking, where's your app? Let me see your app. And what I like to say is, while we have an app, we're much more than that. So this is our alpha product. We've been testing it. You can see it is pretty easy peasy. You just log in, open, close for business. So Ray now, real time, doesn't have to do a lot, but just hit a button. This is our competition. This is a snapshot of my iPhone 5, I think it was. So there's 157 other competitors that have been first to market. Their business model has been just to the consumer, or hey Ray, we're going to book you and charge you 20+% in fees. And if you've ever been in, not even the food truck industry, if you've ever owned a restaurant or know someone who's managed a restaurant, there isn't 20% to give away. So we're asking Ray not to do that. We're asking Ray just to pay a nominal subscription agreement and actually to pay $1 to hire Ray. So we dilute those costs throughout the platform. But really, how do we become successful with this? We feel the only way to gain success in our big, hairy, audacious goal, which I'll share with you in a moment, is to actually support Ray and the tens of thousands of other food truck owners in a community, right? Bring them all together and show them, hey, you're not a lone operator, you're not out here by yourself. We're going to give you an educational platform, we're going to give you a learning platform, and a chance to interact with maybe those who aren't as experienced, or maybe those that want to buy a food truck, and now we're opening up this industry to a community. So here's our big, hairy, audacious goal, my favorite slide, right? So obviously that's huge. We want to take this entire global platform, everyone that buys from, sells to, markets, or just loves a food truck, all working from the same data set. But we have to start with the food trucks in mind. And at beta, so our beta product is launched next month in April, and it's focused just on food trucks, those hiring food trucks, and the foodies, we like to call them, the general consumer who love to eat from a food truck. So real quickly about our team, why us? Well, food truck owner Ray, businessman myself, and our third partner is Tom. He's our technology guru. This is our second business together. The first was a highly successful, award-winning nonprofit during the financial crisis where we won presidential citations. We smashed the Guinness Book of World Record. We essentially fed families in need. There was nothing more rewarding than that. But together as a team, we realized, hey, we have something. We know each other. We know each other's strengths. And so when Ray came along with his food truck idea, absolutely, how can we make something of this? The rest of our team, we have predominantly a lot of coders, developers, marketing, sales, and somebody in HR because they're starting to grow. Plus, I'd be remiss to say we have some interns and they're doing an awesome job. So what's our current stats? Where's Foosye right now? We're in the midst of raising our final seed round, $350,000. Probably most crucial on this slide for people to know, and those in startup world, is we're ready to put revenues on our platform. So we have a partnership with Square on the truck, we have a partnership with Stripe to book, real time on the platform, and several other partnerships, Google, Microsoft. So we're right there at that cusp of the pitch of where we're turning and we're growing. So your support, why are we here today? Well, this is our 7th million cup, and we're on track, I think, to do 12 more. So I know Kaufman has 79. We'd love to get to all 79 locations and learn. The Q&A post this is great, but also help us. Help spread the word on social media. Check us out and say, hey, you're missing this, or hey, what about this piece? Big for us is coming to the area and helping us learn about Virginia Beach area food trucks. And I say area because it's kind of like coming to Raleigh, but it really is the Research Triangle market. So where do these trucks park? Where can we get in our car today, post this event, and go run around and find some food trucks, because that's what we want to do. And meet them and test our product on them. And finally ask them, what's the market like? What are their biggest challenges? What are 3 things that we can solve? Last thing, again, we're in fundraising, so you can write us a check as well. So, I'm Chris Wellington. It is Foosye, Foosee, and we thank you for hosting us today and giving us your time. Thank you.